everyone, Witchy Gamer Ray here, and today I'm it guys until a little bit later. So actually, how much you guys really missed? Okay, so I do know how much you guys missed. I went back and watched kinda where it was. I am so sorry on that. Thankfully, you didn't miss much, but hopefully that doesn't happen this time around. Because, oh my gosh, hey, alright. Right. Because for her weather balloons. Oh, yeah, beer. Let's do that. Maybe. Okay. Hopefully, no, we. Okay. Yeah, no. Let's. Oh, what can we do? Oh, I could sell a few things. Okay. As the name of the episode, I might change over on YouTube later. Well, we'll see. Keep it the same. Just kind of getting
That
more ties
meteorologist seems out here to get coffee, so but what if she thinks I'm hitting off?
fair. And it is kind of a shame. You can't. Hey, let's go get a cup of
Now, too. This could be trouble. They'll plan their press, and Parker and I will be none.
I guess that just means Francais. Go ahead and sell them. I say potential regret. Let's keep some of those guys. Definitely because they can make dye. Okay. You want to learn French?
I
Good
love
luck.
working in my garden and the feeling of soil in my hands. I feel right with dirt. Now, second most important tool is a decent.
I'm this crazy chicken.
I'm kind of picturing him trying to wrangle himself into the wetsuit, wrangle just. He's slowly trying to win over. I'm not fully interested in him, but I.
Summertide star.
Nothing.
Nothing.
At all.
Aw, thought it was something cool.
Why, Emmy? Did you see something?
Going so far on the farm. Let me know when you get some chickens.
Hey, I got chickens. Okay, I got a chicken.
I wish my would see that you built when he was a boy. Now I can pretend I'm summering in Lycabod.
Ah, I love hot springs.
Sign in his bar. Drink beer. I made him take it down. Dehydration is no laugh.
But Amira, you gotta chuckle at the joke. I get it, it's no laughing at the same time. I don't think Damon was actually furious on, hey, oh,
Think it's more? Oh, I totally do. But I'm trying to convince myself otherwise. The Book of the Mind says pinnacle.
okay, she still has flowers. I just sure her grandma has flowers. No, she was a sweet woman. I sure got along with Hazel. I don't talk to you in that. Granted,
Video games and have careful though, or I'll rot my brain. But video games can be good for you.
they can be very good for you and they can also be very bad. It just depends on the person you are, how you handle that. Oh, okay. I'll do notes. I'll probably see if you know. I just need one ingot. That is the goal. Early. I think you close at 5. Ah, I am. Okay. I see how it. I will not at all. I promise. I'm so gonna forget about that chicken. It happened whenever I get a new animal. I forget about that animal. I promise I will not forget. What am I missing in this one? Found it. What am I missing on this one? The keys. Let's just go ahead and all these guys. Okay. I'm getting more. Did I? Well, I'm gonna assume not iron. It's an earning so. And also bonus. I'll get some tin and suddenly. Mushroom caves or out wild. Oh, the mushroom do be. You all, but that's something actually I know some on like mushrooms, but not really. I don't want to tell you guys information. Just for safety,
Is it time?
be careful. Yeah. Like any game that deals with mushrooms, there's no poisonous mushroom. Back in some I inadvertently, no, not inadvertently. I was experimenting. Seeing what would happen if you it was an interesting experience. I don't think the town. I was just simply curious on if I thought that was a chick, and I was like, when did my there? I don't have a rooster. Okay, definitely said iron and silver. Uh, do you open today? You open on you're closed on Thursdays and Sundays. Yeah, you're closed today. Well, it just means I go around to talk with people because I might go fishing. I won't exactly fish. I have one shrimp, but I'm not entirely sure. Okay, I can take and say you get them in the sea. lobster shadows? Lobster shadows? Shelby?
Tried giving Angus a recipe to use up leftovers. The whole reason the wait was perfectly useful.
Sorry about that.
I'll be glad when it's fall. I've had to pop Kai's shoulder back one too many times this summer.
That sounds like all kinds of fun.
Violet, this design is fabulous.
You really think so, Sophia?
Absolutely. In fact, Tara.
Ooh. As me too. I kind of really want to root for Sophia.
It's such a nice design. It'll look great on it.
Certainly will. Make sure it fits like a... Can I tell you a secret? Buy a dress that belonged to my mom.
Oh, yes. I remember talking about.
The real one. It's like my mom's never coming back. But this design is
A lovely idea, Violet.
fixing my old sewing machine.
You girl. What the hell happened to your mom? I know we've got a
Fishing? I never thought I'd be a fishing.
same. It's one of those really interesting activities you don't get into until suddenly you're cast in. You're very
Have you finished it yet?
not. I
Chicks?
so have not bought
Then
a chick from him.
accidentally noticed.
Emmy, I'm gonna tell you a little secret. I know for a fact his chickens blew away into the forest. I don't think he has in them trouble.
Amazing job, the onsen, Tara. Be the only one. But I've seen no success.
Have you seen the earrings that give away? So cool. I want to know all about her life, but whenever I see her, I can't think of anything to say.
Ask her about meteorology. She'd love to actually with you.
We went to
Finn?
the nursing home in Milkwater where Grandpa lives. He kind of perked up when Emma asked him about all the fun we had at the summer festival. I wonder what it was like when he was out.
Really good tip.
The two girls, sir? I was wondering about it. They're my ancestors, Molly and Peggy Doll. They was in the Revolutionary history of Ireland. It's a blessing, but it can be a lot.
Got closer with. Do need probably just give
Dr. Syed it's my shoulder and my ankle and my wrist different times.
Are you sure about that? Fully good wave knocking on in. She could fix me up. Okay, I'm gonna try the lobster and just squid. I will not. Ooh. Ooh. No, I was wanting.
Metal piece. So hot. How does she do it? She's some blacksmithing deity? Put on her dating profile. The inside of mine.
Picture your brow under shit, and you come across that. Yeah, I wish you were at least a message. I don't think she's into women. Let's be sure it don't gotta be a date.
Oh, God.
Banana. Go for the big
Yeah.
fish or the little one. Of course, always does it have anything bad catching right now? And the answer is it has everything to do with tech.
Gotcha.
I found my soul. Just thinking about all the Animal Crossing things that pop up whenever you catch a fish. Ah, squid. Let's try with a worm. Because I think last one was with cricket. Come on, lobster.
Oh,
Not you. Don't do the thing, salmon. There we go.
quick. Oh, yeah.
Shrimp. Shrimp. Bit clammy on me. Well, I mean. I saw one pass by. Check out him. What he says. His last name is not Emerson. Because when we first started talking to him, he's just like, "Oh yeah, my name's Marty Emerson." Sake. I remember the first time anybody ever tried to describe what sake would taste like. They were like, "Oh, it's gonna take hot knives." That because the prank sake hot.
Oh,
And then they just stopped for a moment, looked at me. You know, they kind of looked at me, looked at their body, because they just kind of. Like, it wasn't like hot knives going down my throat, or anything like that. It didn't mind it. It didn't have my taste. For me personally, I had it way too hot for me to taste it. I just tasted heat.
oh,
And like, next time I ended up having sake, I ended up having it cold just to see what the difference would be. And that one actually could taste. Is that a grouper? The lobster shadow, but I'm tempted for that one. It wasn't half bad.
oh,
I don't know what I
yeah.
would say. I don't know. It's been too long. Okay. Could always use some money because money. I don't know. That's not a whole lot. That's also the
I'm
point.
sleepy.
I can always make more. I didn't realize the reason I didn't include she should definitely be open. Yeah, let's kind of keep a good style for us. How is this? I keep forgetting that apparently. And because of that, I'm actually going to some okay, some of my flowers and non-waterables on that. Let's grow some strawberries. Can I put some like extreme super cube thing? Some berries? Like, I was gonna really not. Here, have. Oh my gosh, that is so cute the way you.
He looked at you, kitty.
It looks like my favorite will be milk, salmon, and I. What symbol is salmon? Hey Meg, I definitely need to go grab more feet. Let's go focus on the ink and then go make the crystal ball and then go use it to see fire. Favorite.
My luck, but I'm not opposed to doing anything that might help. If you got any suggestions, let me know.
Kind of tempted to make it all, but something tells me then I won't have enough money to actually make the item I'm needing. Instead. Okay, I didn't say there's going to be 2 bananas.
I'm gonna stop by me and like, oh, I always do. When it's so hot out, there's nothing but sugar. I'll bake some tart. Huh? Odd? No, he's a bit green. So, Tara?
I guess that's a good point.
Exactly. He's a totally normal guy who decided to be a rancher out of the blue. That he moved here.
You know, I had left it at thinking you very much have
The
something to do
sign
with
says
it.
it's covered in runes? Oh, cool.
Like there's something fully to do. What?
It is so. Ordering apple.
So they just want.
Truth is, it's hard in this around here.
Considering this place any season, I'm surprised me. I'm here. Take my eggs.
Thomas makes me laugh sometimes. I think the grouchy exterior just hides the teddy bear heart.
Agree, 'cause that makes it look me.
This is the bar we play fighting games in his place on I always beat him, and he just grins and says, "Oh, you really got me, Kim." I just wish he'd stop asking me to go to the consciousness center.
If the conscious doesn't end up being a cult, I'm surprised because it just he's not here. I'm gonna get to know Wesley more. Amir is probably right now.
I'm so thankful for my technology. Getting sweaty pit stains is humiliating. In the apartment where I grew up, sister and I used to play this card game called Brisca. Whoever won got to park themselves. The loser just had to. Well, I think she's kind of done with our family. And I get that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Each other. Like, eat me or.
Both? Yeah, no, it's both. Oh, you're not
I think all Fairhaveners have a little magic in them. They ooze unique.
Here.
Thanks.
Oh, little Thomas. 6 Shales. How you be, Thomas?
So, I hear you're raising livestock too.
Are you
Yeah.
upset?
I'll try. Probably do a lot of job. Considering my chicken hasn't left its coop. Marty, how did yours end up in the forest? I'm actually just realizing it'd be really cool to go up step.
Really something. I wonder if she'd like to have dinner some night.
That's not a bad idea. It really ain't. I mean, she'll have friends. I think you're type. I could so wrong. Let's see. There you are.
I think I saw.
Oh, he likes fish too. Okay, I can do that. I can do that now. The corn. Right? Him the shrimp. say with that, or he's in the forest. The forest is be a good help people. Ooh, no, it's getting late. He's going to the bar. Interesting.
Maybe when you're and we can start. Oh, but then I'll have to cover what happened to the on second thought.
It's that can kids. It fucks them up if they learn it too late. It fucks them up if they learn it too early. You gotta find that nice sweet middle ground.
My garden and the feeling of soil. I just don't like it under my fingernails. Some people think of craftsmen as being all right with dirt, but I'll tell you right now, the most important tool in my toolbox is a decent nail.
Getting stuff under your nail can just be a pain. I'll hang out here for a month, deliver it to Farseer. Okay, Bruno will get a shrimp tomorrow. Farseer is gonna get his thing tonight. Definitely need to make sure I have more of the running hand because. Hey, buddy, in the forest.
You're real sweet, helping out a fisherman past his prime. I missed a bit right near the docks.
I didn't know Fairhaven had a beer hall.
Oh, surely did. When the mine was open, the miners would go straight to the beer hall. But Hazel, come all on the table.
Fun they don't really let you drink past there's a town. I'm blanking on its name, but it's where prostitution is legal because drinking past a certain time is not because of dinners of where mine either hungover or drunk. Or so feel free to let me know those details. Because something might be I'm really curious to know what was up at any point when I was told these facts.
That sounds fine. I thank you. Here's that crystal ball. You'll need it.
Thank you. No, actually, yeah, no.
Which you ought to be tending.
Okay.
Thank you. I am so Nina.
Assist in your studies one day.
And okay.
You're the else.
Right.
Charging scarce but
And
yeah, nice work.
That's right. Right. Let's head back home. See what it takes to pull up that particular potion charm. I do kind of still hope that we will get the clothes. I don't hate you all, just I think I prefer them if they were a darker color. Yeah, let's just kind of go to bed then.
Is it time for bed?
Yeah, go to sleep. Ooh, looks like that is one ingredient. It should be done. Hello, kitty. Sweetie. That other picture is probably tuna that she likes. But
Kitty.
for the moon if I give them some seafood. I wonder if the chicken will start producing like, or if it's gonna be golden eggs or something like
Signed up for blacksmithsteak.com.
that.
I get matches, but
Oh yeah,
honestly,
you told me that.
the whole thing, you talking to anybody.
Hello.
I get Or maybe he's just been talking to Shelby too much.
Oh. The answer could always be both. Okay. It's not terrible. You like that. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of outfits to unlock. Hopefully I'll actually start to be able to make some of the clothes to unlock outfits.
I told her that as long as around I am.
I bet you anything that totally reassures Mother Kai.
Oh, Thomas, you're so shopping. Cheese, a peanut butter. It reminds me of Parker's pantry when we were first dating. He was stunned the first real meal.
Well,
Go to the diner. I'm so torn. When I characters would kind of know that Thomas is kind of getting really into Lena. I guess they went on one date, I think. But Thomas has all of his interest in Sophie. So I think I'm just gonna still keep trying to push him towards Sophie.
You should go by Sophia's more often for some real home cooking. She seems to like.
he say that?
Yeah.
Well, she worked hard to keep it going. Be easy on her own. Please, I need to get back to my farm.
I worry about him living on that farm all by himself. Must get lonely.
He's never had
A few years ago at high school. I think Thomas is close to people, even if he likes them.
Oh.
They're praying for us at party.
She was in all the time. I'm thought of women.
Yeah. Oh, hell. I, my son was it. I mean, I shouldn't say that. That was a little mean, but still.
I thought that old bridge was never gonna get fixed up. That thing was a tree trunk, but it anyway.
Oh, that's interesting. So apparently, suddenly not.
Her memories are of waking up early to make Rugalok for her knitting club.
Right? New. Okay. Wesley? Ah, hello.
The stories. So many of our legends are secrets echoed amongst time.
Should probably check the beach to see if there's any.
Francis, looking for Pearl?
I was, but I guess I got lost in thought watching the. The water here is much colder. The waves always make me think of these. Growing up, I didn't really feel the city either. Do you feel home yet?
Home is not a place, and it's how people you are with loved ones.
Part of my problem. I like the city. Now me, and I are more like home here. Oh, I'm just babbling loud. For listening to.
No problem. The fact that you even out here for a deal. Unless you're together. I hope you can make
This
together.
whole story lately, but I've done this long enough to know all farmers learn to hear its voice.
Okay. This is love.
Walking love, lighten my feet, and make me fat.
Although, you know, I was looking at this, it actually may not be more relaxed. I don't necessarily look for time until I suddenly look down and it's 10 and after. Let's go decide to give up, not side to her. Yeah. Hello.
Oh, okay, and then like spicy, not spicy.
I don't make necessarily make people have help that they sell the ice. Try some perk. Ooh, this is nice. Let me chop up a bunch of advantage of it. Oh, let's stand. Because or it's park. I saw how happy it is for forestation.
How long did I sell for?
Okay, no, we did some good. I like that. That nice. I like the little music effect.
I found something. Recipe!
What are you doing? Across the street now, Charles. And the wording them in paper. Hopefully tomorrow, I I shall be selling all that.
Good.
Oh, it was me something. Why? Okay, let's. No, I'm gonna meet him hopefully by tomorrow. Ready. One more. What I'm trying to oven. Thank you. This is a good kid. Eats you. You're the sweetest. Okay, let's quickly run down here and see if there's any bananas. Just two. Oh, no, okay. Well, hopefully we'll be able to find another one tomorrow. Leslie, enjoying the game?
Like a fantasy book like
The titles I carry are pure.
I'll have to visit your shop some see for myself. Him.
You know, it's fun on in the mail for someone who wants to buy my shop. Like happening. I don't know. Maybe I'll take them up on it.
Things will get better. I hope you stay, Kim.
Oh, geez, no, that's not okay, whoever did that. And this is a small fucking town, too. Who the hell?
Natalia nearly cleared me out on butter and veggies. Said she was going to cook up a snack storm before her next trip down to the mines.
To be fair, Lena, have you ever been in the mines? You need the energy. Oh, fuck, do you need the energy? I should probably also at some point make a time freeze scroll next time in the mines.
How's it going so far on the farm? Let me know when you get some chickens.
I got chickens.
I'm still not ready to date again. Let me live vicariously through you. Anyone catch your eye yet?
I actually wish we could answer her just to see what she says. You know, here you go.
Well, how thoughtful.
Alice texted me a while ago. I was surprised to see her name pop up, but it didn't twinge the way I thought it would.
I want to say Alice is your ex, and that's good. Like, I hope. I hope that, like, that means, like, it didn't hurt.
Summer is beautiful, but it means big waves. I've put Kai back together so many times, I've lost count.
Like Humpty Dumpty?
Ha! You said it, not me.
Looking at Otto, you'd never guess he used to work summers at the bait shop.
He did? Really?
Yeah, I needed the help. And it was nice having him around.
Dad spent time with his son.
Nothing clears out your mind like a good summer rain. It's like nature pressing the reset button.
I'm gonna keep those thoughts to myself.
Hey, if you see Sebastian outside, will you remind him not to skate in the rain? Last time he did that, he ate dirt and sprained his ankle.
Oof.
It's nice to see Parker and Lena teaching their kids to run a business. That's how we'll keep that entrepreneurial spirit strong in Fairhaven for the next generation.
Oh, fuck. Somebody wants worms.
Just what I was asking for. Thanks kindly.
You're welcome. Always a pleasure with you, Bruno. Actually, who's in the church right now? Or not church, schoolhouse. Oh my gosh.
I wish my parents were still spry enough to make the trip out to Fairhaven. They'd love to see how Fairhaven has changed since I was a teenager. That's when we stopped spending summer vacation here.
So, you were living in the city before you came here. What did you do?
Hey, you mean like a job? I was a stock trader. Did well enough.
Wait, really? Why did you quit?
Just because you're good at something doesn't mean it's the right life for you. One day it all came crashing down, so I walked away.
I can respect that, Shelby. Truly.
Tara, did you tell Shelby my sister's name?
Definitely not. I don't think you told me her name in the first place.
But when I was walking in the woods yesterday, he told me that Nancy was going to contact me soon. And then she texted me this morning. It was done that in like a year.
I mean, Shelby overhears a lot. Maybe he heard you or Angus talking.
Sure. All right, that has to be it.
I want to know why he just thought we had said something. I was trying to talk to your brother, but
In
okay.
summer, I get the worst flyaways. I've tried every smoothing spray in every drugstore, but none of them work. So when my hair goes really haywire, I pat it down with water. I know. I look like a kitten whose mother just bathed her.
Here. I think you need this more than me.
Appreciate it. It's always nice to have a snack ready in the workshop.
No. You are not to drink that while working. Natalia, do you hear me? Do not drink in blacksmith. She ends up drinking and blacksmithing. I didn't do it, okay? She made that choice all on her own. Okay. What was it I needed? 30 or 50? Just because your sister wanted all my
Want to
attention.
know a secret?
Do I ever?
The #1 mistake that beginning bakers make is fudging their measurements. A tablespoon of peppermint extract is super different from a teaspoon. And don't ever estimate a cup of sugar. You'll always oversweeten.
And the key to making something sweet is actually not to keep adding more sugar, but to also counteract it with salt.
Ugh, I hate the rain.
I understand. It's not as fun to play outside.
No, it's bad for business. Nobody feels thirsty when it's raining.
I love the rain. Just because I don't talk to you kids enough. What can I gift you? Please tell me Cool, I can't gift you wine.
Marty got a degree in raising animals, but he never actually raised any. College doesn't make any sense.
You're not wrong, kiddo.
Chicks are small, but they can still run pretty fast, especially when you're chasing them. Don't tell Marty that.
They're pretty fast, especially when you're chasing them.
We needed this rain.
Alright. Yeah, it's 50. Okay. I am slowly and surely making a dent in that. I am almost halfway there for that. Okay, that's not terrible. I mean, it's not necessarily the best, but it's not terrible. And my honey should be ready tomorrow. Yeah, let's just focus on these guys. With any luck, I'll just find the key. Come on, in the pocket.
I could eat.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and drink one. Come on, in the pocket. I found the keys, finally. Okay. Looks like a lot of the same stuff. Oh, actually, you're a sapphire. You are a new thing. Let's see. Oh, apparently I have not made purple dye. There, I fixed that. Yeah, let's just go to bed. Thank you, honey. Let's plant some tomato. Tempting to use it on that, but... Alrighty. One charm coming right up. Gotta go say hi to my kitty. Hey, sweetie.
Oh, such a good cat.
Okay, it's gonna take 8 hours for that potion to brew. Let's see. I love how I didn't know his name. um, he's the only one from that little experience next to Wesley that's on here. That's great. Okay, let's probably focus on a love interest. Let's try you.
I think I see something.
Zetun Peravada. De? Verpade? Okay. Marinated olives. Okay. I highly doubt I can make that. I don't have olives. But noted. Ooh, hopefully Kai is, like, has a stall set up so I can actually freaking... No, Kai, why?
Kai's a lot wiser than I give him credit for. Or maybe he's just been talking to Shelby too much.
You know, girl, I can't tell. It's one of them.
Man, all I wanted to do was travel when I was a kid. Now my mom sends me a care package and wishing I could hug her.
There's a stray cat that lives around here. He looks like he might be a good mouser. Not that my bar has mice. Nope, not a problem.
Apparently, Juliet is learning French, so now Emmy and Finn want to learn too. This could be.
Okay. Just skipping that just because we've heard that a few times in this particular.
Just what I was asking for. Thanks kindly.
You're welcome kindly.
Otto and Vanessa like to have me over for dinner, but they always put 2 forks by the plates. Why do you need more than one?
What do I smell? New item on the menu?
I've been experimenting. I'm adding some new authentic Italian dishes to the menu. My husband was from Italy. Did you know that? I never had the chance to visit his family. He and Juliet went once to meet his grandmother when she was still alive. Have you traveled much, Tara?
That is the honest truth. But whenever I do get to travel, I love it.
Yes, and I can't wait to go off somewhere again. I get so bored being in the same place.
Really? I'm never bored here. But then I'm more interested in people than in places. After they got back from Italy, Juliet would hardly talk to Giacomo. She said something about her great-grandmother being weird, but that was all. But Giacomo's grandmother didn't speak one word of English. She couldn't have said anything to offend Juliet. Teenagers.
My dad didn't talk to my grandpa for a long time, and he was hardly a teenager. They made up after I was born.
Well, at least they patched things up before Robert passed. I wish Juliet and Giacomo had that closure. Always tell those you love how you feel about them, Tara. Don't wait.
She's not wrong.
Cooking always lifts my mood. I always thought that was in the family. Then Juliet came out practically attached to a guitar.
I asked Giva if she'd get drinks with me, and she said she didn't drink. So I asked her if she wanted to get coffee instead, and she said she didn't drink coffee.
Don't tell me you didn't get the hint.
Well, then I asked if she wanted to get tea, and she said she loved tea, but not men. So that's that.
Oh, I kind of feel bad. But he should have got the hint.
One thing I love about the States, all the diners. Though Sophia's has the best food by a long shot. There was a diner I went to all the time in grad school. I adored it, but I was there for the tea and the ambiance. Definitely not the food.
Well, thankfully, in here is pretty awesome. You're treated like family. Hey, any news on what the hell happened?
Give is full of surprises. I swear I get smarter every time we talk.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hit the mic there. Banana? Oh, no banana. Hey, maybe there's some pearls. No, just some seaweed and a shell. And of course, hello,
I've
Thomas.
always appreciated watching Kai surf. He's a simple man who enjoys nature for what it offers. That is something I understand.
What am I actually looking at with everybody here? Stupid mic. There we go. I love that I maxed out with her. Okay, where's Juliet? So you had her when you were 23? That's not bad. I was just simply curious because I noticed it said their ages. But definitely young love, young parent. Oh. Okay. Kind of just waiting on freaking Kai to open up his shop so I can sell all my paper. Hey, Juliet.
The onsen is officially my favorite place in Fairhaven. Only one person allowed at a time or you're breaking the rules. It's perfect.
I just adore Wesley. There's a man who knows his suit size. Most men go a size too big. It's strange, though. I told him I'd stop by his store in Milkwater, and he looked panicked.
Maybe he's doing renovations or something.
I suppose.
Or his shop's not actually in Milkwater.
I'll never stop being impressed, Angus. You move around the kitchen like you're a part of it.
Aw, thanks, Tara. It took me a long time to feel so comfortable here. I studied accounting in college, but I only worked as a CPA for a year before I had to stop or lose my mind.
Isn't it terrific that a meteorologist with a prestigious grant has chosen to call Fairhaven her home? Miss Joshi is truly the best addition we've had to the island in a long while. A really long while.
Wow. Your dickery just gets better and better with every conversation. I'm honestly not surprised at this point. Right? Like, that was straight up. Oh yes, you came here just last month. You're not a contribution. Neither is our rancher.
Have you checked out the Consciousness Center yet? We accept everyone, even people whose families didn't come over on the Mayflower. Imagine that.
Imagine that, Parker. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not entirely sure what to make of that one. Um, Lena, your husband's odd today. Go talk with him. I don't want to fish. I don't want to fish. No, I want to pick up the I want to pick up the mandrake. There we go. Nothing over here. Hey, Shelby.
Have you met Giva yet, Shelby? She's a meteorologist.
Ah, so she spends time staring at these skies, does she? I wonder what they tell her.
Well, at the moment, they tell her a lot of confusion. Hey, I haven't talked to you.
I'm pleasantly surprised by Emmy and Finn's new entrepreneurial venture. If only they showed such drive in the classroom.
I'm sure if you started teaching business, Emmy would really freaking love it. Let's see. What projects do I kind of have just waiting? How long do I have to wait for my silkworms again? 2 days. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's not on that. Yeah, let's actually dye some stuff. Definitely gonna need some black cloth. I think. Oh shoot, I need to get something to make clothes. Sewing machine. Oh, that wouldn't be actually too terrible. Neither be you. Okay, let's go chop down some trees. Upgrading the axe was the best thing I could have done. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, that's definitely enough to make at least the tanning, I want to say. Yeah. You would need 600. I could save up for that. Yeah, let's save up. Yeah, you're still waiting on that. Ooh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I know what we're doing tomorrow, and we get to see if I was correct on who the Acolyte Witch is. I am still banking on it being Violet. The mask, the way they talk, just screams Violet. The girl on the swing? Oh, I know. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
I could eat some food for.
Like, I was a little bit confused because I'm like, what swing? But yeah,
Should I
no,
go to
no,
bed?
yeah. Yeah, you have no energy, and the thing I need to do is in the morning. Alrighty. Let's water these plants, feed the chicken, and of course, most importantly, pet the cat and go give the acolyte witch her charm potion. No. Harvest that hops. I'm so happy I don't have to water trees. It's such a hit or miss in games if you have to water trees. Yeah, I checked it out. At the moment I don't have Minecraft on PC, but when I grab it, I'm definitely picking that up because oh my gosh, that looks fun.
Hi, kitty.
It also looked like really detailed too because I saw like some of Hisuian forms as well. Like that mod looks really well taken care of. Okay. Fed the chicken, pet the kitty, did the crops, and now let's go say hi to our friend. And hopefully Kai has his freaking shop open because I have paper to sell him. Alrighty. Let's see. Well, first let's say
Sebastian's
hi.
been thinking about colleges. He's picked a couple of places close by, but I'm like, dream bigger, kid.
It's nice that she's like encouraging him.
Am I sure this is the Acolyte Witch? I'll have to make another potion and explain myself if I'm wrong.
No, I don't have it on Xbox. I have it on PlayStation though. I ended up snagging it one time when it was on sale. Just like, fuck it, never played.
Here you go. Violet.
Yes! You figured it out! What gave me away? Now you're really one of us. I know it's a bit intimidating being the newest member, but I can already tell you're gonna do great.
Okay, technically I've not found all of you guys just yet. I still need to make sure Lena actually is the coven head. Yeah, her hair, her mask has like a freaking flower on it. Just so much gives her away. What up,
You
man?
gotta come out before sunrise, my dude. Dawn Patrol!
Take my paper. Alrighty, looks like you're selling apple, orange, lemon. I'm good. He's not bad. He's steadily growing on me.
Apparently, Juliet is learning French, so now Emmy and Finn want to learn too. This could be trouble. They'll plan their pranks in front of us, and Parker and I will be none the wiser.
She has said that a few times, and it still just kind of makes me chuckle. Oh wait, can't Sophie buy my berries? Oh no, damn. Okay, yeah, you only buy full-on cooked stuff. that makes sense. Let's see. Oh yeah, I need to find a banana and then do that incantation. I'm so surprised nobody sells freaking bananas. Like, unless it's an item you can unlock later from somebody to sell. It's just, no, good luck finding a banana. Got coconuts. How was fishing?
When the days got the longest, my dad would leave out milk for the fairies. I thought it was foolish. But sometimes, well, do you ever wonder if fairies are real?
No, no, definitely not. Never.
Yeah, no, we totally don't think that, despite having seen them. They totally don't exist.
Were you the one who helped restore the ranch so that Pretender and designer Muck Boots could move in?
I'm
Great.
sorry.
Just great.
I'm sorry, Thomas. I was given a job to fix up the ranch. How was I supposed to know some guy who I'm convinced is in witness protection would end up coming here? Okay, he might not be in witness protection. He might actually be potentially bad and not running from bad. I don't know. Marty gives off weird vibes. Exactly. That's why I believe in them. Let them stay alive, happy, and causing whatever chaos and joy they may. Dear Tara, I wanted to invite you to a grief support group I run. Violet, Sebastian, and Juliet come sometimes too. We'd all love to see you at the next meeting. It's very casual. Just bring something to eat or drink and let me know when you're ready. Sincerely, Vanessa Soft.
That's sweet. What should I bring? Maybe berry smoothies?
Okay. I should be able to make 2 more. I say with all the certainty. I can make 1 more. Are I growing strawberries? Ooh, I am. Yeah, let's just sprinkle a little bit of that. And 3 very berry smoothies ready to go for our support group. Because nothing says cheer up than a smoothie. Ooh, roasted sunflower seeds are nice.
Whenever I run into Juliet, I try to say hello. Then the words go poof, and she's gone before I get my mouth open.
I remember, this isn't sunflower seeds, but I remember this one year, carving jack-o'-lanterns. My buddy, he's just like, hey, you want something yummy? And he took all the seeds and just put them in the oven, and that was the first ever time I've ever had roasted pumpkin seeds. And they're pretty good. Just a little bit of salt, not too much. Oh, where would she be? Would she... Haha. Let's start
Kiva
with
is
saying
quite
hi.
the determined young woman. She reminds me of myself when I came to Fairhaven. I hope she'll find this town just as welcoming as I did. Wonderful. I'm so glad you've decided to attend. Come by the Consciousness Center any night.
Okay, after 7? I can do that. I'm mainly coming for the kids and to at least try to make peace with Graham. Ooh. I'm gonna have to make myself a snack. Playing this game just sometimes really gets me hungry because, I don't know, people always talk about the
Messenger
food.
Connor is a really humble guy, and he gave me a 2-for-1 package on seminars. I'll be reaching the pinnacle in no time.
It sounds like a cult, Parker. Ugh. Kids, please talk with your father. He needs it. You. Who are you?
Hey, do you think I could take some of the chicks into the onsen for a photo op?
Absolutely not.
Marty, why the fuck do you think that would be a good idea? Like, that would be cute. But just know you don't want to accidentally cook the little chicks in this hot springs. No.
Emmy and Finn's lemonade stand is amazing. I wish I had their ambition when I was a kid.
Yeah, no kidding, actually. Alrighty. What did I... That's right, I needed to do that. But then I got distracted by that. Okay. The can opener knows. Okay, I kind of love it. Right. Amethyst. That is what I need. The paper's not too hard to make. But first, sewing machine. I don't think I would need you just yet, and I can't even make you so. Oh, hey, I can make my jacket. Okay. So I just need black leather and blue thread. Those guys are making the thread. I'm assuming I cannot make leather yet. Okay, that's fine. That'd be fine. Oh. I am making dents in that slowly and surely. The conscious center at 7. Okay, I can make my way there. Run, run, Tara, run, run, run. Whee.
Tara, come in, come in. That smoothie looks delicious. Have some of the pie that Juliet brought. And popcorn from Sebastian. Violet, welcome.
Thanks. Hey, bud.
As I was saying, sometimes it can be helpful for us to confront the strength of our emotions. It makes us realize what actions we want to take, and what those actions are.
So, what did you think?
I want to say that she potentially took something
Being
good from
open
it.
with you all, it actually helped.
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing. At first, I couldn't take it seriously, but after a while, I was like, sure, let's talk about feelings. Tonight, I realized I want to do more.
about my mom disappearing. Like, maybe I should still be looking for her.
I don't know if that's what Vanessa meant.
I gotta stop at home before going to the circle. See you soon, Tara.
I really hope something good comes out of it. And there she goes, off on her broom. But I'm actually happy to finally be getting a
I
little
miss
bit
you,
something with her
Grandma.
mom disappearing. Because, yeah, no, it's just that was a random drop. I think we learned from another person. She's just like, oh yeah, something happened to my mom. And then later somebody's like, yeah, with her mom disappearing. It's like, wait, what? And then eventually she started mentioning it herself, but I do hope, like, we can actually find her and that she's okay. Take that robe off.
It took me ages to get this far in the coven. But don't give up. You'll get the hang of it.
Just you. And I'm like almost certain you're Lena.
You have done well and proven yourself worthy of our trust. We have to be careful, as there are those that would do us harm.
Why? The coven doesn't hurt anyone.
The word witch conjures up old stereotypes and superstitions in people's minds. They might panic when faced with something they don't understand. That's why we keep our identities a secret. Our friends and family might not accept us if they knew the truth.
Okay, Tara, don't even try to say you didn't have an idea because... yeah, no. Especially if you are who I think you are.
But don't you think you should give them the chance to understand?
I wish it was that easy. So I think you suspect who I am. Write this speed up incantation. When you cast it, any crops or cauldrons nearby will grow or brew faster. Bring it to me in town when it's ready.
Okay, I'll make it speedy. Get it?
Run along, novice.
I've played too much Dragon Age because when I glanced down at the chat and just saw iron, my brain went the Iron Bull. Oh, there are moments in that game that just live rent-free in my head. Yeah, it's this, that. Still gotta do that. Missing one banana. That silk's gonna take a time. What am I missing for you? Topaz and paper. Okay, that's not terrible. Let's just go ahead. Make a good chunk of paper. Ah, shoot, it's a little too late.
Time for bed.
I remember playing it and kind of going, why the frick aren't these classes in the main game? The DLC, not the DLC, the multiplayer actually was not half bad. It was pretty fun. I liked all the different abilities each class could get.
Oh, such a pretty girl.
Yeah, she is. Kitty, kitty, meow, meow. Okay. We got a goal. Oh, the bard? Yeah. Bards are fun. And that game definitely... It definitely did them right. In my opinion, at least. I am always a fan of any rogue class normally, so I like assassins and archers. Ah, it's been such a long time. I'm trying to remember all the interesting classes they had on there. Some sapphire. Shit, can I even find topaz on this level? I think every time my first time playthrough in every Dragon Age game, I've always done a rogue. There's just something really fun about it. I won't lie, I kinda don't give much love to the warrior class. All my love goes to the rogues and the mages. I don't make for a good warrior. An Inquisition, whenever my character would die and it would just like swap over to like, let's say Iron Bull, I kind of end up just staring at it going, what do any of these abilities do? The shell shock is always fun. Okay, so definitely amethyst on this floor. Ooh, nice. I ended up having to actually grab the game well, I was gonna get it twice anyways, one on PlayStation and one on PC, just because I like my options. I'm weird that way. But I actually I was kind of forced to grab it on PC
I could eat some.
if I wanted to use the keep, because I've never been able to link my account with the keep for some reason. It just would not let me. I've had a lot of issues on PlayStation actually with shit like that. Uh, I'm I'm really looking forward to Dreadwolf. Like, I know they had some layoffs, but I'm still kind of holding out hope. Okay. Oh, there's a key here, right?
It's locked tight.
Okay. Fair. I... It kind of just really broke, like, not broke me, but made me really sad when I couldn't, like, access the keep proper. Right? Let me just bust it open. It's kind of the same mentality in, like, Nancy Drew games, where it's locked. There are plenty of rocks around, you can just bash that thing open. Okay, let's go onto a floor that has some topaz. Okay, yeah, you do. I was hoping the other floor had both, but I messed up and only went on to amethyst. But yeah, no, if you have a freaking pickaxe or a heavy enough object, you should totally just be able to break open a lock. You might not be able to lock it again, but I mean, you could get it open. I'm not drinking my last rejuvenating. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna sell the popcorn. That's not worth using. Like, that's hardly any stamina. Yeah, just eat some strawberry shortcake. Okay, there's at least another one here. Oh, I see another. Cool. Well, at least I found a topaz. Did I need more for the recipe? I'm hoping I only needed one. There's a good chance I only need one, but I know I needed like 3 for the other 3 amethysts for something. I don't need the other coal. Ooh, that sounds really good. I love cheesecake. I've always loved it. New York style. Ooh, I like the one that's kind of chocolatey. Granted, chocolate's kind of like a weakness of mine. Ooh, yeah, I can make both. Oh, so this is going to be a first. Me actually having to do a little something. Ah, yeah, the one that has like 4, I want to say 4 flavors on it. Just a nice, good little mix. I guess I'm gonna run to the coven and then run my ass back. Because I don't want to waste like a good drink of stamina just for like a small little midget of freaking magic. Ah, run, Tara, run. I've never been a big fan of ooh, that's a nice sampler. Ooh, fuck. Um, but I've never been a big fan of like fruit pies too much, like apple pie and whatnot. I'm just not normally a big fan of cooked fruit. Or at least I haven't had one that I like yet. I'm always willing to say that. Yeah, frick. I only need to donate 2. Alrighty, now let's run all the way back. How much magic does this one thing cost to make? Now I want cheesecake. I'll see if I can pick up at least a slice or something tomorrow. I've attempted to make cheesecake in the past, but that's something I've not yet perfected. fuck, yeah, no, that just eats all of it up. Wait, I lied. I like pumpkin pie. I know that's technically not a cooked fruit, but more so a cooked squash? It'd be good. Ah, lucky. I I think what happened last time was when I tried to make it, I got royally distracted because let's just say family. Oh yeah, no, like I have no doubt it just had everything to do with I had gotten royally distracted and it didn't get the attention it needed.
Should I go to bed?
I can make a mean custard though. I remember making this kind of like this fruit custard for Thanksgiving, and people ended up putting it on like various things for like desserts and whatnot. It was mwah. Ooh, ice cream cheesecake. Oh, I so did not need to refill that. That was fine. Let's make sure the chicken is nice and fed and loved. I kind of wish I could have gotten to choose. Like, I think if any chicken you get's just gonna be that kind. This is just a weird complaint. I kind of wish I could have chosen like a Rhode Island Red.
Hey there, kitty.
Only because growing up back in Las Vegas, I ended up having a pet chicken, and she was a Rhode Island Red. So a slight little weird weak spot.
Here
Okay,
goes
let's see.
nothing.
We fixed the boat, and we have the incantation for it.
Tara, you've returned. Ah, I knew you could do it.
And I knew I'd seen you somewhere before. I live in Milkwater, my foot.
It's the wild boat. Ah, and look, the wildling.
Ah, Tara. Do you have the customary charm?
Oh, here it is. So what does this do anyway?
Oh, if you break the charm, it reveals your location. Fascinating little gadget.
And if you ever endanger our secrecy here, we will know exactly where to find you.
But where am I exactly?
Oh, where are manners? Yes, you're in Ravenwood Hollow, a hidden little home. You already know me as a human, but under the moon, I take a slightly more wolfish form.
You may call me Perry. I'm a fairy, and I run the apothecary. What? It's not even that funny.
We've met, course. Oh, but not formally. I'm Zephyr of the Grimspark Goblins.
I'm Ariel. I would like you more if you were scaly or furry or had wings, but you'll do.
Wow.
I've
Fair.
never seen this place on a map of Fairhaven.
Technically, we're not in Fairhaven. This place exists between a point in the human world, that's Fairhaven, and a point in the Fey world, the Gloaming.
Don't tell me. Another place everyone failed to mention.
Come speak with me later. There are things about the Fey world you must know.
So you are the Fae?
Yes, and we don't let many into our home. Not even all witches.
But you brought me here during the summer festival.
Actually, we haven't been able to untie that particular knot.
What Zephyr means is, none of us brought you here. We still don't know how it happened.
Great. Love that there's a unsolved mystery centering around me, being flung through space-time.
Ooh, spicy! Just like your grandmother.
Now that you've been formally received into Ravenwood Hollow, you can come and go as you like. Just remember, never reveal our existence to anyone.
I will say, no matter how I've been able to tweak the settings, whenever a cutscene happens, things start to lag really bad. Like, they get out of sync. Hopefully, that doesn't affect the rest. So if I'm right on what he is, I want to say it's a mythological fae, not an imp, but it's a creature from, I want to say, Brazil, that its legs are kind of on backwards because it will, like, confuse hunters. They'll be trying to follow its footprints, but it's going in the opposite direction than where its feet are pointing. I also want to say there's some lore about it, like being able to ride the wind or create whirlwinds or something. I could be wrong on that. It's been a hot moment since I touched up on Brazilian mythology.
Where are you from, Ariel?
It is a place you humans call Brazil. But when I came into being, the humans called it Pindoretama.
That's a long way from here.
One day I may tell you the story of how I came to Ravenwood Hollow.
I am deeply looking forward to that.
Am I sure this is the High Priestess?
Oh gosh, no. Kurupriya? I probably mispronounced that. No, stop getting stuck.
You've never been in a real apothecary, have you? This isn't some pharmacy run by mortal doctors. Careful what you touch. I work with sensitive ingredients.
I will. Promise. By the way, what exactly are you, Perry? A pixie?
I am a fairy. To call me diminutive is an insult.
Sorry. I have a lot to learn about Ravenwood Hollow.
Now that is a fact. By the way, thank you for the honey you gave us during the summer festival. Honey makes a perfect reagent.
You're welcome. It's nice to get to know the fairy it went to.
Oh, if you ever need potion supplies, come visit me. My ingredients are the finest in Ravenwood Hollow.
I will.
Sorry if you heard like my mic click off and on there. Just had a brief little difficulty. I like her wings. Oh yeah. Not just for like, you know, appeasing the spirits, the fae, the brownies in the home, all that fun jazz. Honey and cooking is absolutely amazing. I recently started to apply it in a lot more of my cooking, and mwah, magnifique.
So, were you born in Ravenwood Hollow?
Not at all. I grew up in a tiny town in Alaska. My parents are decidedly human. The story of how I ended up here is quite complicated.
Huh. Oh, I can sell you my spells. Okay. Huh. Ooh, to have like, what are those things called? Percolator? That thing. Ah. Just either some nice brewed coffees or teas. Ooh, especially some nice teas. Hello.
Oh gosh, I just love meeting new witches who grew up outside Fairhaven. You must have so many stories about the city.
People keep thinking that, but my life has been 1,000 times more exciting since moving here.
I really don't know what it is with people thinking you live in a city and your life is just automatically excitement nonstop. That's just not how that fully works at all. Yeah, I can give you some feathers. I remember when I moved from Las Vegas to like Denver at one point. No longer there now, but ah,
Whoa.
You may stare, I have wondrous ankles. This is my watch post. I keep a lookout for wild animals who may be wounded or otherwise in danger. Come visit me if you ever want to learn how to commune with all of nature's creatures. Ooh, wildling. This is extraordinary. With this, I will do mischief unlike anything you have ever seen.
I cannot wait to see the type of mischief you shall bring with those feathers. And he helps animals. He's already really cool in my book. Okay. I don't think there was much of any. Yeah, you ain't getting gold essence. Do you need to talk, Wesley? I. Why do you want it to be. Well. Okay, never mind. I think I understand. Alrighty. We went places, kitty. I cannot
Hi,
wait to
kitty.
name you unless your name actually is just going to be Cat and Kitty. Which, I mean, if that's the case, then cool. Okay. I'm going to go hunt for a banana. And then I think I'm going to risk it and see if Lena is the coven head. Damn, no bananas. Okay. Well, let's see if I have to go make a whole new, parchment and hunt for amethyst. Again. Okay, she's not in her thing. Are you doing yoga? No. Oh, you're probably out in the forest then. think she does exactly yoga. I'm not. There you are. Get back here. Alrighty.
You know the
First, let's
statue
say
of the two
hi.
girls in town square?
Yeah, I was wondering about it.
They're my ancestors, Molly and Peggy Dahl. They were heroes in the Revolutionary War. My family has a lot of history on the island. It's a blessing, but it can be a lot to live up to sometimes.
Yeah, so I wasn't sure if they were if it was a demon or just another type of a fae.
Am I sure this is the High Priestess?
Alrighty. Your kids have kind of ratted you out. Just a smidgen. I don't think they realize they've ratted you out. Because I don't think they realize it themselves. By any
Oh,
means.
wow, well done. Thank you, novice. You should hold on to this, though.
Wait, this really means...
Shh. Someone might be listening.
But Lena, you're one of the most respected members in this community. I'm sure if you just told...
They're not ready. Not yet.
An incantation to permanently increase.
Like storms that make the river sing. Fill my magic from the spring.
Ooh, that was a nice increase. What was that, like nearly double? Wait, fuck, can I actually make that thing again? Unlikely, but if I can. Of course, let's... Okay, nothing... Unless you have some big revelation, I don't like you. Just imagine if Tara actually said that to him. Ugh. Fuck, imagine if somebody just walked up to you and just was like, yeah, unless you have a big that'd be mean. I almost want to apologize, but he's a dick. Come on. Collect it. Thank you. Yeah, let's make some blue. And I know I need that. How much am I missing again? 3. Ooh, actually, hop that. Oh, that's right, you're closed. Well, fine. Fuck you. I should go say hi to Giva. I haven't said hi to her. If I lived this close to, like, woods like this, I'd probably be out in the forest every day. My allergies would be killing me, but I'd die happy.
Amira's always a fun chat. I could nerd out over data and statistics with her all day.
I don't think there is, but it would actually be kind of cool if this game had rival romances. Fair. But if, let's say, you got the animal pelts from the already dead, there is a circle of life in the forest. It's an interesting balance because if one species ends up getting really overpopulated, it can throw the entire ecosystem out of whack.
Oh, finally!
I am curious though on where I'm going to be getting my leather. Is it going to be like faux leather made from mushrooms or is it like actual leather? Because I know there is a rancher and there is a butcher in town.
Finally!
Now I'm just trying to think of all the different substitutes for leather. Okay. Yeah, I'm steadily working
Is it time
my
for
way
bed?
up. Getting all those amenities. Ugh. Steadily making a dent in the field upgrade. Just all that freaking soil. The temptation to use potions on on that thing is high just to, I don't know. Yeah, let's only make one of each. Oh, hi Thomas.
Good morning, Thomas.
Not such a good morning at my farm. My well water's coming up full of mud and silt.
Oh, is it broken?
No, that means it's about to go dry. The drought has gone on too long.
Well, you're welcome to use my well if you need to.
Appreciated, but that's not going to solve the problem long term. Yours will go dry soon, too, I suspect. And while you're planning for this dry spell, might want to check in with everyone in town. This has been a scorcher of a summer.
I will. Hey, thanks for giving me a heads up, Thomas.
Yeah, no, like seriously. Water going up in a farming community?
Everyone goes on about how wise Shelby is. But his life story is what really interests me.
He's told you about his life before Fairhaven?
All the time. You just have to ask him the right questions.
You know, I could definitely understand you two getting along. No. Alrighty. Definitely time to go get some more seeds, because I think all I... Oh, I do have one of each left. How's my beehive doing? Okay, 2 more days.
Oh, such a pretty girl.
I'm kind of sad that the chicken feed doesn't work like how it does in Harvest Moon, where one thing of feed lasts for like 7 days. Or the fact that they're outside, they can graze and eat. I was gonna say, like, wouldn't digging deeper potentially help, or, in all honesty, like, pump it in from another location, or I guess absolute worst case scenario would be to attempt to find another location to try digging there. Worst case, obviously. That's if you can't pump anything in or whatnot. Now I'm gonna sell the popcorn. I need to increase that. I need to increase Sophie's level.
I thought you said the land here was ripe for all kinds of development.
It is, but mucking around with public land won't go over well with my voters.
I'll tell you what doesn't go over well. No water for anyone, your voters included. What exactly is your plan, Mayor Soft?
What's that about development?
Oh, I was just telling Otto about my personal development plans. I came to Fairhaven to allow my soul to bloom. Just like Thoreau, as the great man said, I went to the woods because I wish to live deliciously.
I think he said deliberately, not deliciously.
Well, sure, he could have said that too.
I was just stopping by to tell Marty that Fairhaven will always provide for his livestock, even in the lean times. Tara, Marty, have a good one.
I don't trust you two. I trust the mayor's
Animals
wife more
are
than I trust him.
absolute sponges. You know that? I'm sure your crops are the same way. Ah, nature. So beautiful, so fearsome. Whew. Cattle get dehydrated so fast in this heat. Around midday, I've been turning on a bunch of fans in the barn just to get the air circulating. I don't want to think about my electricity bill.
What happened to them being sponges? You're not wrong. I'm trying to think of the last time I met somebody with a nose like that. Oh, wait.
Hi there, Violet. How's your garden doing?
Sunflowers like sun, but not feeling like they're on the surface of the sun, you know? I've been recycling water as much as I can just to have enough water for my flower beds and timing Sebastian in the shower. I swear, his hair routine is even more complicated than mine, but I think I might be done for this season after I harvest my last batch. The bees need water more than the flowers do.
I will say, she got good curves.
Hey, Violet. How are your potions? Oh, wait. Can we talk about that here?
I mean, nobody's listening most of the time, so just use common sense and common words. So, like, not potion.
Yeah, remember, Tara, that's how I figured out Damon was part of the coven well before I got that quest to even demask everybody. Where are you? Okay. 24. Cool. For like a brief smidgen of a second, I thought she might have been a teen for some reason, and what I had said potentially came out weird.
Sophia, how are you and Juliet doing with the water shortage?
Oh, we're managing.
She's 24.
I hate having to charge customers for water, but I must admit, we waste less of it.
I'm kind of sad that Violet isn't a potential romance option, but I get it. She ain't into us. That's fair.
Hi, Lena. How are things going?
Oh, busy, busy. We've ordered jugs of water from Milkwater. Everyone seems to need more than the town pipes can supply. So if you need some water, they should be coming off the ferry soon. Oh, and if you have any eggs to sell, that would be great. Marty's hardly got any lately. I can't wait until this dry spell is over.
Yes, chickens won't actually lay eggs if, for various reasons, too much stress, not enough something in their diet. It kind of varies, and a drought would definitely, cause that. I don't want to sell everything.
Hi, Damon. Gosh, you must be the one person whose business is doing well in the drought.
Well, the problem with being the local watering hole is you have to have water to make beer. I've been bringing jugs of water over the ferry, but the prices keep going up. My taps may be running dry soon. I'm not sure I have the heart to tell Bruno. I'm not complaining. The extra business I'm getting from this heat spell is great, but I'll run out of ice soon if it doesn't rain.
It shouldn't be possible to have a drought on an island. An island. Surrounded by water.
Water everywhere, but not a drop to drink. Ain't that the law of the sea? And to be fair, salt isn't actually necessarily too good for crops. You salt some land, and it can take a very long time for the ground to get good again.
When I found out Lena was High Priestess, I wasn't really surprised. Some part of me always knew. But did she know the truth about me? Even when we were kids?
I know at least the mayor's dad. He definitely drinks a lot. Sweet man, but oh.
Hi, Cameron. This is your first Fairhaven summer too, right?
Sure is. Come by the Consciousness Center anytime you need a break from the heat. We just installed new air conditioning. Not that air conditioning is a reason to go to a seminar, but it's not a reason, am I right?
You're not gonna get me to join your cult. I am so sorry, my man.
Marty seems really familiar, but I can't put my finger on how I know him. He's from the city, and the old Cameron used to party there. Maybe we crossed paths years ago?
You don't mention yourself before the Conscious Center often. Okay, but those two might know each other. Okay. Could see Angus potentially? No, but I'm in here anyways.
Sometimes working next to Francis is frustrating, but then I see him through the window and I'm like, who is that dashing man with the loop? Oh yeah, my fiancé!
Oh, that was cute. Okay, you're not worried about it. Maybe Shelby? I mean, he is out here all by himself. But something tells me he's not too worried about that. Any Mandrake? No? Okay. No? Alright.
How are you doing in this drought, Shelby?
Oh, I've got what I need. You should look after some of the other folks.
To be fair, you're surrounded by more fresh water than most of the people, so...
Say, Tara, I've been thinking about the fairies. What if they're the dark shapes in the woods at night?
I promise you, there are no fairies in the woods.
Yeah, you wouldn't know anyway.
Yeah, we so wouldn't know. It's not like we've run around here in the woods at night. No. Ah, blessed be on that, is all I gotta say.
Oh, hello. Enjoying the woods? I like to walk along the shore of the lake. Sometimes I get lucky.
Oh, sounds like you have more fun here than I do.
No, I just meant that there are some native plants here with good natural anti-inflammatory properties. So why are you in the woods today?
Did Tara just twist Amira's words? Ooh. Okay, thank you. I wanted to make sure that I did not take that. Ah, okay.
Oh, I was just paying a visit to Shelby.
Shelby understands that there's a lot of peace to be found here. And so do you, I see. Well, I want to be available to my patients whenever they need me, but sometimes I just need a quiet place to reflect. And for some reason, a lot of people here seem to be wary of these woods. So it's a good place to go for some space. Could you keep my secret spot to yourself? I have certain patients who will track me down every time they have a cough.
What secret spot?
Thanks. I can tell you're an easy person to trust.
Yeah, no, like, what is the rating for the game? Now, granted, the game does have an interesting habit of just suddenly hitting you with a gut punch. Like, emotion trauma. Regardless, Tara, I love where your mind went with that. That's all I gotta say. I knew I picked the right game to play. Did I need to deal with anything with the coven tonight? Yeah, probably. I'll go talk with them.
Finally!
I love how excited she gets for deforestation, because she goes from, like, finally to woohoo! Alrighty. Time for you to remove your mask, madame.
Cameron's influence troubles me. More and more people attend his services, which means he'll persuade them to believe that there are malcontents out to do harm to the community. We need more information. Novice, Acolyte, the time has come for both of you to learn shapeshifting. How do you feel about a feline spy mission?
Oh, yes! I see where you're going, and I like it. Feline spy
Mission? We'll learn how to turn into cats and then sneak into the consciousness center. How close is my guess?
Telepathically close. Every witch learns from Ariel how to shapeshift themselves into animals, but they must wait until they're old enough not to misuse such power. I trust both of you to treat your animal hosts with kindness.
What if I get stuck as a cat? Now, that would be funny.
Ariel won't let you get stuck as a cat, I promise. Parker's mentioned more and more talk of rooting out the malcontents, and Cameron is often scribbling in this tiny little notebook of his. We need to know what it says. Visit Ravenwood Hollow for a transmogrification lesson. Then see if you can find an open door at the center to sneak through.
This might be going too far.
The lag is bad. Yeah, Lena, talk with your husband. He loves you. This man loves you. He loves his kids. I don't think he would sell them out to the cult. I mean the church.
Why don't you ask Parker about Cameron's notebook?
We don't really talk about that sort of thing. Besides, we need that notebook.
Hey, I'm not bothered by this.
As long as we don't get caught.
You need to talk to your husband. At the very least, you need to talk to your freaking kids. They're already experiencing some stuff. They got questions. You ain't answering. How are they actually going to trust you? Or know that they can really come to you when they need. When, like, all you kind of really do is brush off their whole, like, hey, Mom, I got a really interesting feeling, and then it actually happened. You can't just keep brushing stuff off like that, Lena. Especially when they find out, oh, Mama's a witch. Wait, that means you lied to us? Yeah, no, Lena, don't do that. And also don't try to pretend your kids aren't showing signs because they definitely freaking are. Oh, thank you for the follow! Just kind of got me ranting ranting on about Lena there for a second. My apologies. Yeah, fuck it.
Should I
Hello. We are in the middle of a heat wave over here. Kind of very different. Oh, it is? Okay, thank you. Let me... Actually, probably be easier if I... Okay, hopefully... If that doesn't fully fix it, I'll go into the other settings and tweak it. I tried
Morning,
to keep
Tara. Any chance
their
Grandma
voice
may
more
have
or less
passed
still
down any
loud.
folk remedy?
No, why? Is one of your cows sick?
I just don't know. She's not producing milk, but Dr. Syed checked and said she doesn't seem to have an infection. I may have forgotten to feed her.
Okay, good. So sorry on that.
Apparently! And I can't get a vet to come in from off-island for at least another week or so. Someone in Fairhaven. Animal. Let me know if you think of anything.
You mean like how you're
I may
supposed to know
someone.
animals? Yeah, we'll go talk to Ariel. But seriously, my dude, you're supposed to know animals. Who the frick are you? I need to pet a kitty. Kitty, kitty, meow, meow. Ooh, thank you for the fish and the bone. The kitty is so sweet, though I am honestly a little confused on the gender, just because they keep swapping around with, Fair, ranchers can only know so much. They keep swapping around by calling, the cat she and he, and so I'm a little confused. I'm not sure if there's multiple cats or not, but yeah, Tara will end up calling the cat female. Damon calls the cat male. This calls the cat male. I don't know if the cat's male or female. I don't think the players know. But yeah, no, like, ranchers, they can only know so much, but I would at least hope that, hey, they'd know how to treat their animals a little bit if they were sick, or at least have some backup, basic medicine, even if it's something as simple as, the human equivalency of a Tums, or yeah, the animal equivalency of a Tums. There we go. Well, Ariel, I have two things to talk to you about. One, make me into a kitty.
Oh, no, come on.
Oh, the lag is still here.
Yes, finally. I've been
Oh,
waiting
her
for
cat
years.
is so cute.
Patience. Forget respect for creatures allowing you.
What? I thought we were going to learn how to transform in cat form.
Don't be ridiculous. Cat. But can politely ask animals if we could ride along in their bodies for a while.
Exactly.
So possess them.
Malkin and Catra experienced right along. Oh, of course.
Right? That cat is so cute.
Time for you.
Grey Malkin are the noblest of felines. I would be grateful.
Grey
to
Malcolm.
walk
I
with you.
love her cat's name.
Is this a joke? A hazing ritual or something?
And please excuse the manners of our new member. Her speciesism is brought on by ignorance rather than malice.
Now, I can sense the thoughts of our fine friends with feathers and fur, but what makes you that you share their consciousness, huh? Catra, trust you.
Oh,
Cleocatra.
Ocatra, can I, walk with you?
Said. Now, take these shape-shifting incantations to cast them on your chosen cat.
I think so many, like, shows, books, media in general has almost romanticized transformation into animals and everything like that. No, it'd be painful. I really like how the show Siren kind of shows how different transformations can just freaking hurt. And there's also a beloved book series and old TV show, Animorphs. Though it wasn't not necessarily painful for them, it definitely talked about how it was not pretty. Okay, so Cleocatra is your name. Why am I just thinking of Catra from She-Ra dressed up as Cleopatra? Ooh, that's kind of hot, actually. Anyways, let's focus on the cat. Let's become a kitty. This is still possessing in my mind.
Holy hand sandwich. It worked. I'm a cat.
Not just any cat, but your familiar. And she sees so much more than humans.
Now off with you. You're skulking.
Head to the Consciousness Center. We've got to find out what's been happening there.
sound normal. That's wild.
Raises so many questions, but we gotta scamper. There's no time to waste.
Okay, so other people could actually hear me. Oh, this is actually really cute. Oh, there's no meow button? No. Meow. I love this though. This is cute.
It's go time. To be totally silent. If they catch us in here, they might think this mouser's keeping the center clean. They're not gonna turn a blind eye if we start spouting the Queen's frickin' English.
Cat's got my tongue. Got it. Notebook. I wonder where it is.
I was just so gonna run up to somebody and meow at them. Okay, something tells me the second I click on that.
Ah, here it is.
And the presence of malcontent seems on the
Ooh.
rise in our fair
Yeah.
town. It's they.
That'd be fun.
Spread the pig saw at the summer festival. Whatever they may call themselves, their purpose is clear: to sow chaos and keep you true.
That's a lie.
Who is that? Find them! A disembodied voice! It has to be witches. Oh, I mean, malcontent!
Time to scram.
Ooh, Cleopatra is fast. That run barely took any effort.
Glad you enjoyed it, because I think the incantation is about to wear off.
Oh, like how Tonks is? Where she can just like think and then like her hair will change colors, so on and so forth.
Senses are nothing compared to cat senses.
I know, right? Thank you, Grey Malkin.
I'd love that.
Best, Cleopatra. Now, let's take a look at this journal.
Have a heck of a report to make to the Coven at the next meeting. That's for sure.
Yeah, no, like when I first saw and like read about Tonks's power, everything like that, I'm just like, oh, that sounds so cool. Also, you could really just fuck with somebody if you wanted to.
This seems kind of distant, but I know what's up with her now. She acts that way because she feels like she has to. Keep going. There are times when I've felt that.
If I was stuck with just purely human transformations, like I couldn't transform into like an animal or anything like that, so this is going to be spoilers for a show called Lock and Key. So do tune out if you don't want to hear potential small spoiler. Okay. Spoiler talk starts now. There's a key in the show that allows the user to change their ability, like change what they appear at, like look as and all that. Except the catch is they cannot look like a person that already exists. They can only look like a new person that's never existed.
Hope this drought ends.
And I think that'd be cool. Just
livestock, too. One summer, my cousin Christoph got so bored, he tried wrestling a goat.
How did that go?
About as well as you'd imagine. And he smelled so bad after, his ma refused to let him back in the house. He had to sleep in the barn that night.
Shelby, I adore talking with you. How am I still only a new acquaintance with you? I know I should give you gifts, but... I don't know who my favorite townie is yet. I really enjoy talking with Violet, how she cares about her brother. That's really sweet. And of course, there's Sophie. Sophia. She's so sweet. And then the two lovebirds. Though, I do hope that everything stays nice and smooth for them, just because I know how working so closely together, not really getting enough space, so on and so forth. Plus, one is part of the consciousness and the other is avidly not.
Kinda tall, yeah?
That could cause problems.
Oh, there. Like it's gonna be another scorcher today, huh? That brings me
Oh yeah,
to
with you
bad
in the
news.
forge here.
A lot of pressure's
Oof.
been low to keep my slack tub cold enough to set my piece when I'm done work and I'm in the forge. Of course, I can still melt your ore into ingots as you.
Okay. Thanks for letting me know.
No worries. Hopefully, the hot spell will pass soon. I love working with gold. Strings out beautifully into wire every time. I give the extra to Francis, and he makes me cute little gifts I send to my ma.
Aww. Ooh, we're almost good friends. Are we almost maxed out, actually? Or are we just moving to the next heart? Ooh, we're almost maxed out. Ooh. Hey, I got a gift for you. You work hard, and you're rather poppin'.
Hate it.
I'm sorry, I'm
Always
terrible with
have a
my
snack
jokes
ready
and
in the
puns.
workshop.
Whoop, whoop. Okay, now we just gotta find her later. At a time and place. Do not know when, do not know where, but it should unlock a little cutscene. Alrighty. And we're just mainly waiting for the coven tonight. Oh, Thomas.
Plants will always tell you what they need. My grandmother said they'd sing for her. I believe it.
They'll tell you exactly what they need. Definitely not wrong there. Beep. Ah, hello, Marty, if that is your real name.
I'd call Fairhaven a one-horse town. But when you think about it, like even the equines.
No, I do swear that sometime some will yell at me. I have this one plant, Alex, and I don't know. I named him Alex. I don't know why. Um, just kind of, just sort of yells at me, turns a little yellow, and is like, "Give me this now." Funny enough, I kill every plant that's supposedly really hard to kill, but all the super easy ones, supposedly, they live, they thrive. I don't know what it is. Oh, to help with the yellowing?
Giva came into my store and wanted stories behind I was working. She's so about why some.
Oh, hi, Pluto. Can I help you? Sorry, I have a cat now yelling at me. One sec. What's up, huh? Just want some love? Okay. Alrighty, come here. You can lay on my lap. No, you cannot bite the cord. Okay. You settling? You good? Really? Fair. I also hear there's a trick with like hair and nitrate. Like you take some hair and you put it into the soil. I want to say I have that. I want to say it's nitrate. I could be wrong. You can stay in my lap. Just stop trying to bite the cord. I don't see you in here often. I mean, it makes sense why you're in here.
Ever catch up with your family back in Alaska?
Well, my dad walked out on us, whether or not back to rec. My mom and I talked. Also think. Tell her about.
You know, it just takes your family coming, your mom trying to come visit you at your bookstore for some really awkward questions to arise. Like, where is your bookstore?
I've been dreaming of slicing up Wagyu. But the cost is a hard pill to swallow. I wouldn't be able to sell it for a reasonable price.
To be fair, when I first saw him, I thought he might have been a vampire.
Hello, constituent. Faring well in the heat? Yes, well, we all must sacrifice to get through this drought together.
Oh? What are you sacrificing?
Well, you know, things. I must go. Important town business awaits.
You know, I really hope each time we talk, I'd like you, even remotely. But then I just end up going, why is your wife with you?
I'll be glad when this summer comes to an end. Fall is my favorite time of year. Crisp air, apples, election.
You will not have my vote. I'd rather put Violet in office before you. Thank you. Ugh, he's such a man baby. He'll just be sitting there tossing like food and whatnot up in the air and attempting to catch it. And then quickly he's like, "Oh, I wasn't doing anything. I was doing mayoring business. Haha, yes, that's exactly what I was doing. Ha ha ha." Tara does something good. Anybody, in fact, does anything good for the community, and he's just very much like, "Ha, it was so good of me to request that to be done. Aren't I a good mayor? Ha ha." And it's just like, dude, you should have stayed helping your dad at the bait shop. I don't know. Like, ugh, I just want to hit him.
Tara, Violet, was your mission successful?
Was it ever? Once Ariel taught us how to transmogrify, we practically waltzed into the center.
Dragging that journal away in cat form wasn't... But we did.
He started a heading for a list here. Possible malcontents. No names on it yet, though. That confirms my suspicions. This isn't just idle talk. Thank you. You're excellent.
What can I say?
Guys.
And you've performed admirably in your shape-shifting abilities. You may now shapeshift responsibly
Tara, I approve of that
into a
pun.
cat familiar after creating shape-shifting incantations of your own. In cat form, you'll be able to utilize their swift reflexes to catch fish and other useful items. Also, while the cat is in control, your body can be resting, so it allows for more hours in the day. Well done, both of you.
Neat. So possessing the cat helps us stay charged up. I mean, bonding with the cat and all that. Nah, I'm just gonna stick with possessing because, let's face it, that is kind of what we're doing. The mayor in Stardew Valley just really wanted to get down and busy with that one ranching woman. I'm blanking on her name. That was his goal. Okay, still flowers. Yes. Thank you. I was blanking on the name. I'm like, I know it starts with an M.
Messenger Cameron tells us not to eat too many carbs. It's bad for our concentration. But he still buys pastries from me all the time. So supportive.
Or he has a sweet.
Hey, why can't it be both?
I mean, it is probably both, but he shouldn't feel the need to lie about that he likes the sweets. That's all. I really hope I'm wrong about the consciousness and that it's not actually a cult and that I'm just being a bit judgy. I really hope that's the case just because I play so many games where, oh, the religious faction, that's the evil thing, yada yada, and so I guess I'm getting used to jumping the gun on that. It'd just be nice if there was, like, it wasn't twisted. Yeah, I know. I know it's a cult.
Am I ready for bed?
Uh, Not yet. Let me check in the basement really quick. I want to get to know him. I really and sincerely do.
Time for bed.
Because I want to get to know all the townspeople. I mean, that's one of the whole points of this game. He just has several strikes against him. One, I'm almost strongly believed he is a cult leader at this point in time. If not a leader, then deeply under the influence of some of the cult. Two, he looks scarily very much like my ex in real life. Ugh, it's kind of creepy. Very much like somebody took him and modeled him and made Cameron. It's just weird. Very different personalities, though. I will give him that. Gather up my honey, and then... Oh, yeah. You need water to water. Who'da thunk? Okay, and then I can just sell these guys. Hello, Meg. I so need to grab another chicken. I have the money to. I like how I'm just kind of more or less stockpiling up all my eggs until I remember to go sell them. Ooh. Okay, you know what? I want to see how this is.
It swim, run,
'Cause
or
it said-
fly. Please let me travel in your mind's eye.
Ooh. I liked that. Okay, so... I know she said we can do various things as a cat? Like, okay, we can't hunt for the... Well, nothing at least popped up for me to hunt for the bug. This is just kind of fun to run around as a cat. She did say swim, but something tells me the cat ain't swimming. I did at one point have a cat that loved water, but most domestic house cats tend to not. Most, not all. You want it off my lap. Fine, come here. Meow. Okay, so I can fish but not swim. Okay. Trying to do this while I'm like petting the cat with one hand. And trying to keep him from biting the cord. Stop that. Why don't you go play or go sleep? I'm not feeding you anymore. You've already eaten. Besides, I'm almost certain if I get up and go and look at the food bowl, you still have some food. Cats, they see the bottom of the food bowl. They're starving. Meow. It's kind of neat though, not needing like bait and whatnot to actually catch fish. Granted, you can't choose what you're catching, so that's a slight downside. Alrighty. How... Hmm. Shame I can't, like, pester the chickens. Not, like, actually attack them. But, I mean, like, if you were to walk up to them, the chickens would go... "Ah!" and kind of scurry away. Oh, yeah, I bet. Like, grinding them up and whatnot. I want to have a nice garden at some point. Can't have one right now. The apartment won't let me. In such a small place, the cats definitely will not let me. It's kind of funny just how much more... Ooh. Okay, you can catch the crickets. Got it. I mean, that makes sense. You give me crickets. Hee hee hee. Good kitty. Good. Good Cleopatra. Meow meow. Oh yeah, cats aren't normally a fan of mint. Okay, how can I actually transform back? Well, this is a predicament. How do I transform back? Okay. Okay, so I'm just... Okay. Thank you, because I actually probably would have just driven myself crazy pulling up the map 20 million times trying to hit every button. It's actually a shame. You can't just walk up to a person and meow, even if it's just Tara going, meow, meow, questionable cat sounds. Aw, can't interact with that. Okay, that makes some sense.
I go to sleep, I will wake up in my human form.
You're so chatty all of a sudden. Come here. Yes, yes, I hear you. Oh, I do have one. Okay. I know I definitely have one of you guys. Yeah, it even said I had one. Already made you guys. Yeah, fuck it. I'll just keep one kind of on hand just in case. I mean, worst case scenario, I use it. Yeah, let's avoid making that because I'm trying to save up the soil, not use it up. Alrighty, we need to actually go back and speak with him again. Who? Giva! Being a meteorologist and all, well, she studies meteorology. Is she actually a meteorologist? Give the chicken some love. For me, it's 2:51 here. Yeah. In fact, I will actually be stopping the stream here in just a few. Oh, I didn't even realize time flew by that fast. But I've definitely been enjoying it. Made some pretty decent dents, in a way. We became cats. And I am kind of jealous of Violet's furry friend. Granted, I love Cleocatra. Cleocatra is a sweetie, but oh, was Violet's cat so pretty. Also, I'm 99% sure that's the first time we've heard the cat's name, and I don't hate it. Ah, so you're ahead. Oh, neat. It even now it changes it. Nice. You know, you're such a sweet gal. Here. Have a dab on me.
You still liked that, didn't you, Kitty?
Oh, yeah. Freaking. My two cats are oddballs. They don't like treats at all. Um, any pet treat, they turn their nose up at it, and they're just like, ugh. But they'll eat like anything. Anything else.
Had a while back that
Jiggle, jiggle.
about the glow.
Which is balance. The human magical. Magic bubble else. That's foaming. At its heart. Spring.
Oh, but I still have so many questions.
Have to ask them. I am a bit.
My apologies, my apologies. Ooh. I need to make some rose water. Like, well, okay, I need to get a brick in order to make the rose water, but that shouldn't be too hard to find. Ooh. No, I'm not gonna sell my potions just yet, though I need to increase your guys' shop rating. Alrighty. I shall talk with him, figure out what I need to do for this quest, and then I'll probably be ending the stream after that, or at least getting prepped to end it.
Ariel, any remedies to animals? No, a farm animal.
Ah. Perhaps freedom cure what ails her? What? Magnificent bovine does not deserve to suffer. Gather some coke. Make this potion. That should set her right. Oh, and you'll need. I'll give it to you this one time. Sure. I'm more.
I hope so too. I always got like really sad playing like the Harvest Moon when I was little and my animals would get sick. I would just get sad. I was a little kid. I loved animals. Still do.
Harry always gets excited to see offerings from Summerfest. Milk and honey are fine, I suppose, but how come nobody...
No, that's actually a good question. There are plenty of fae and all sorts of creatures that want knowledge.
It was I saw by Thomas's farm, wasn't it? There was.
Also in the mine.
I'm raring to start on your.
So you, one who makes everyone's brooms.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't bake. On imbalance. Brooms are bonded to. Often passed down family. You'll be. Gotta make sure it's balanced. Don't want you hiding off the back in midair. Whoa!
No, certainly don't want that. But my grandma's broom.
I can understand where she would believe it's disrespectful. Ooh. That actually doesn't sound half bad. Coconut water, some ginger, and a bit of honey. That almost sounds like the start of a nice little drink.
I think. Got my Das Spanner with. Belong to his mob. Or him. Already got the broom. I'll. Essence. Just. Out around Wesley.
I have a lot to learn about you all. I hope I don't embarrass myself.
Oh, no, you'll do fine.
Yeah, I wonder why it would be rude to show Wesley some silver. Not, not the faintest idea on why that would be considered rude or potentially a threat of some kind. Almost certain I could probably start working on that essence of silver. So once I get that kind of brewing, I saw the broom light up, I shall go grab the broom and then...
Thanks, Grandma.
Oh, I bet with the ginger. Alrighty. Well, it has come to that time of the early hours of the day. That is always a good stomach remedy for me. I always recommend it to, like, anybody who's like, ugh. But it is sadly time for us to say farewell until next time. If you're watching this over on YouTube, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. But also importantly, let me know in the comments what all you think. If I need to tweak anything or whatnot. But until